We're kind of like breaking a whole bunch of new levels when it comes to television and series, because we're a blend of a documentary, a drama, and a comedy, and a whole bunch of shitheads hanging out together, having fun.
It's about to get real good.
Here we are, week one, Circa, the morning slate, and we've got chaos.
It's crazy, dudes. I mean, obviously, this game was supposed to be Bengals blowout Patriots. That's what makes Survivor so hard, is that if you're gonna win it, you gotta fucking survive week to week. This is definitely a survival game for everybody, me included. We're gonna get this done. I feel good about it.
It's the biggest favorite on the board. They have to win, right? They're playing the Patriots. The Patriots' season wins is 4. There's no way the Bengals will lose this game, right? Right?
We got a big sweat right now. I mean, the number one selection, 35% of the pool. Bengals are down. With Atlanta and with the Bengals, holy smokes. We don't want these teams getting knocked out.
Find Jamar Chase. Find Jamar Chase. Oh my God! He caught it! He fucking caught it!
Week one, what an early sweat. I already had to change my outfit.
So if the Bengals don't win this game, over 34% of people are out. It was a quick flight, a quick sign-up.
Anybody on Bengals, we got 6.5 minutes left. We got to get a stop. I'm telling you, they get a stop on the next drive, they win. If they don't, we're dead.
The tension in the air right now, we've seen football, F1, March Madness. It doesn't equate to this. You got over 14,000 people, games on the line, everything. This is the moment.
You can feel the tension like a hot knife through butter. We're going through this contest. It's been absolutely crazy what we've seen to this point.
All we got to do is hold them and get the damn football back, and they're going to march downfield and win 14-13. I'm calling it right now. Tackle! 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 Fucking tackle! God damn it!
Oh no, the Bengals cannot complete the comeback, and the number one Circa Survivor pick in week number 1 goes down, along with thousands of entries.
Complete chaos. You think you know, you don't know. Everybody's on Cincy. Biggest selection, number one selection, goes down, along with about 5,000 people.
It's just a tough competition. Like surviving in Circa Survivor in the NFL is not easy, and it is not for the faint at heart.
The Cincinnati Bengals go down 16-10 to the New England Patriots, knocking out 34% of the pool. We promised you carnage. Week 1 delivered.
That's one entry, dead. Dead in the water. How do the Bengals lose to the goddamn Patriots?
Absolute carnage in week number 1 of Circa Survivor. It absolutely did not go like everybody thought. Bengals go down in week number 1, eliminating a massive amount of the pool.
The number 1 selected team goes down in week 1, but there are thousands of Circa Survivors still alive.
Let's go, boys. Yes, go. Got it! We just got a big play.
We're on the Chargers. We were up by 2 at halftime. Didn't get a touchdown in the first half, but persevered. We believed in Jim Harbaugh. He had the Michigan vibes going. And yeah, he pulled through. They were the better team, and we survived.
I made it through, and I picked some bad teams. I went with the Vikings, and the Buccaneers are better. Feel really good about the fact that the Bengals lost. Shout out to all the 35% of people who picked the Bengals. Appreciate the money.
We lost 5, but we're good. We got 15 still surviving, and everybody went down with Cincinnati. We're okay with that. We're fine with that.
Week 1 at the Circa, about to take the table for the Lions game tonight. Carnage for Cincinnati. I'm happy with it.
So that first game's already over. Never happened. Bengals out. Seahawks, we're still alive. We're down a point. I'm a little disoriented from the Bengals game, but now I'm trying to recalibrate and just survive, literally, the next 2 quarters of football in this Seahawks game. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's coming. Gino! 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 Go! Oh my God! Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me.
Circa Survivor contestants from all over the country are sweating games and their picks. And many of them send in their weekly picks and sweats so we can keep up with them.
Hey, it's Team Whoa Nelly here. We made it through week 1. Looking forward to week 2. We had to sweat it out a little bit with one of our games, so we had 2 entries. We're down to 1. Nelly no longer wants to be involved in the camera, but yeah, so we'll see what week 2 brings. I'm thinking Eagles.
My game name is Bengal Betsy. We'll probably not pick the Bengals.
And that would be why you should never pick the Bengals week 1. I told you.
Never. Week 1 is officially in the books. DD3's Revenge got 9 of 10 entries through. So Danny and I basically lost 10% of our entries, but 38% of the pool has been eliminated. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Week 2, already looking ahead to that though. That looks gnarly, so I'm kind of tempering any excitement till then.
Circa Survivor contestants not only send in footage of their weekly picks, but many talk about the season on podcasts and even post on social media.
Was there anything on Sunday you cared about? Anything compared to your Survivor pick?
No.
No.
Absolutely
And
not. Yeah.
for the audience's reference, your Survivor pick was who?
Seattle Seahawks.
Same as us. That's right. We had 2 entries under the Gambling with Good Juju name, and both of us said, forget it, we're taking Seahawks, and it came through.
If the Bengals lose, I will do a backflip. I will do a backflip if the Bengals lose. Bengals!
And just so you guys know, I called the Patriots over the Bengals. Let's go.
I'm Eddie Kellerman. I'm Alonzo Villa. We're line supervisors here at Circa. We're in the kind of the heart and soul of our control hub back behind the book right now. One of the best parts of our contest that people love is that you come in, you spend your money, you're getting the most bang for your buck because we're not taking any piece of it. So when people want to come in, they know that every dollar that they're spending is potentially money that they could put back into their pocket.
The good and bad part of this contest is the excitement, the highs and the lows of the contest. I mean, we're riding right along with these people. And then week 1, you know, it's like, who do you take? You take the biggest favorite. You figure they're gonna come out in the beginning, and then boom, all of a sudden they just let you down. We feel for the players, but also we're excited for the ones left.
We already have a team of death. We have 34.4% on the Bengals, 3% on the Falcons who go down. That's 431 entries. 71 on the Giants, actually, for 0.5%. 68 on the Browns for 0.5%. And the 5th most selected loser actually was no selection at all, the no pick.
That no pick, I've never seen it win a game. It's 0 for lifetime.
So you've heard of the term no pick. No pick is a loss. To continue on, you have to put in a pick and win. So we're here as a proxy service to make sure that you put in those picks.
We'll email them, call them, text them several times. Someone forgot to put in their pick, they're out of the contest because they didn't submit a selection.
1 week into this contest, we've still got 2 games left, so we could have more casualties here. Over $5 million already dead of the $14.2 million.
Week 1, guys, shockwaves to this book. The Bengals are out. 33% of the contest eliminated. There's people that said they knew this was going to happen. If you knew it, do you still pick the Bengals? I don't know. This is this contest. Some people have entered, and now in 1 week, 1 game, it's over.
Over 5,000 people got knocked out. Not really what Circa Sports or what I wanted. I want people to live a little bit longer.
VSiN is the CNBC for sports betting, news, and information. We have talented hosts, many of whom you're going to meet or have met already in the documentary. At the end of the day, you just want to know who's going to win today. Is your favorite team going to win? And that's what we tell people. One of our strengths you can see behind me, which is having a studio in the middle of the world's largest sports book. So if something happens in the sports world, we're able to grab, Jeff Benson or Derek Stevens or Mike Palm. In the documentary, Matt Brown and Mike Samich are, reporting the results every week. And the best thing about it is they're in the contest, right?
Mike, we talk about how hard this is. Toughest contest in the world. The biggest contest in the world, the toughest contest in the world to move on as well. I mean, we start looking ahead to next week already. It's going to be a very tough week.
It is. We're going to have multiple teams that are around a 6-point favorite, so you're going to have to decide who you want to use. Well, remembering we've got those 2 funky weeks with both the Christmas and Thanksgiving extra pick weeks. The Cowboys going to be one of those teams, but there's someone you might want to save for later. We'll see how people decide to try to dance through the raindrops here in week 2.
I can tell you what, I made it through week number 1. You made it through week number 1. Hey. Maybe we're sitting here towards the end winning this thing.
0 Bengals entries on this desk, baby.
Week 2 Survivor, let's go. We made it to week 2. Well, not everybody made it to week 2. But for those of you that survived, it's a whole new season. That number of people being out on one game has never happened before. It increases the stress level. It increases the heightened sense of urgency. Survive in advance. Usually you worry about that when you get to double-digit weeks. Week 1, that's a record.
Week 2, guys, Baltimore Ravens, #1 pick. Against the Raiders, Baltimore opening at home. Should have been a lot more people, I believe, but the hangover of the Bengals, the easy favorite, apparently losing in week 1, has strayed people off a little bit of the Ravens. So regrouping, people are coming up with new game plans.
So the Ravens are the top selected team this week, which I think everybody anticipated, but I thought it was going to be closer to 50% of the pool that was on Baltimore. Instead, you've got a pretty decent split here with the Houston Texans, which is a little bit disappointing for me because the Texans are one of my picks this week.
The Ravens, Texans, and Chargers are like 65% of the field. Yeah, and let me just tell you something. They all can go down.
I like the idea of fading Caleb Williams, who looked bad in his debut. He's going to be down a couple of his weapons in Keenan Allen and Rome Odunze. But I didn't expect a lot of other people to think that way, too. I thought it was just going to be smooth sledding. Let's take the Ravens against a bad Raiders team who's probably a little peeved about how they ended week 1, losing by a toenail in the end zone against the Chiefs.
Any given Sunday, anything will happen. As we see last week, carnage, first week. Again, this happens every year.
Who's your Survivor pick for this week?
This week I think I'm going with the Jaguars.
I would say the Las Vegas Raiders.
My Survivor pick is the Raiders.
The Broncos!
The people are perfect. The atmosphere is just right. There's tons of people out here. We're waiting for everybody to see who's still surviving, who's still standing to claim their prize. Let's go, let's get it. Let's make it rain. Let's go. Week 2, guys, Baltimore Ravens, the #1 pick. No way they can lose to the Raiders in their home opener after almost beating the Chiefs last week. It's the ups and downs, they're already here. It's Circa Survivor. You gotta buckle up. We're in for a crazy season.
Here we are in week 2, 3 big choices, and the #1 choice, the Ravens, 8-point favorite against the Raiders at home, off a loss with multiple days of extra rest because they played the opener. 26% of the pool, and they're 6-6 with a minute to go in the first half with the Raiders. Not only is the top choice tied at halftime, but the 4th choice, the 6th choice, the 7th choice, the 8th choice, and the 10th choice are all losing at halftime. So, I mean, there's a lot of smaller sweats with 200, 400, 300, which if all those results held, even if Baltimore didn't lose, you're still going to lose almost 18% of the pool.
The Ravens in week number 2 end up being the biggest pick of the week. Could it possibly happen again? No way the #1 pick goes down in week number 2, but it did. Absolute craziness in Circa Survivor.
We can't believe it, but we are seeing it happen again. The #1 pick goes down again, making it back-to-back weeks of massive knockouts.
Week 2 wasn't friendly to anybody. 5 of the top 10 selected teams already knocked out. The #1 selected team was the Baltimore Ravens. It came down to the last play. Didn't work out. As announcer Andrew Catalon said this game is over. and so is Survivor for a lot of participants.
So it's week 2. I'm here at Circa Stadium Swim, and I am trying my best to enjoy the rest of my time, but the carnage from week 1 and week 2 has officially affected me, and I am down to 1 entry. Last week, I had 5 entries on the Bengals, 5 on the Seahawks. My 5 on the Bengals lost, of course. This week, I had 3 on the Ravens, 1 on the Chargers, and 1 on the 49ers. So I am down to 1 with that being said. So I'm glad I am still in the competition, but it hurts. This thing, you know, I'm still in it, so I'm on my way to week 3. A lot of people did not make it. This is a tough competition. Like surviving in Circa Survivor in the NFL is not easy, and it is not for the faint at heart.
Mike, we start the contest with 14,266 people. Week number 1, the most popular pick goes down. Week number 2, the most popular pick goes down.
Unbelievable Survivor week. I was joking last night we'd lose sub 9% of the pool. We lost 45% of the pool today, of the remaining pool today, those remaining 8,675 entries. All of a sudden, this is getting real for some folks, and we still have 1 more game left to go today, 1 could go tomorrow, both of those over 9% of the pool.
Ravens, 2,304 entrants go down with them. That was 26.5% of the remaining pool. But then we also had the Lions go down, 9.9% of the pool. Jags go down, 3% of the pool. Cowboys go down, 2.9% of the pool. Colts, 2.2%. 49ers go down as well.
My heart is still beating fast right now because Monday Night Football just wrapped up. 785 more people lost on the Eagles. We're up to almost 75% of the field knocked out after just week 2.
Not only are we out, everyone we know in Circa Survivor is out.
Every single friend of the show.
I don't have a single person tied to this show with an entry that I'm aware of.
No.
2 weeks in here, we might not see a single person get through the full 20 weeks. It's been an absolutely crazy start.
Week 1 and week 2 are over. It has been a chaotic start to the contest, to say the least. Hopefully things start to settle down a little bit going into week 3. They have to, right?
It is Saturday night, and I love this crowd downtown. Hey, my name is Derek. I'm the owner of the D, Circa Golden Gate. Thank you all so much for spending your Saturday night with us. Let's go have a lot of fun tonight. Thank you for being in downtown on Fremont Bay.
Joe Burrow and his tinted hair got us in week 1. Week 2 was, Lamar Jackson. Who thought? I think at this point, 73% of the contest is out. We came within 123 of winning it last year. So, like I said, we have 3 left. I'm going to get on the top of this extreme tubing and come up with my picks for this week.
Hey, it's Friedman with Fantasy Life, NFL Week 3. I'm still alive. It's Saturday, early in the morning. In New Hampshire, just got done doing a hike. It was my first hike on one of the 4,000-foot mountains, so excited about that. Also excited that I'm just still alive in the Survivor contest. It easily could have gone another direction.
709ers here. We had the briefcase boys. This is week 3, Sunday, about to kick off in about 30 minutes. Looking good. We just got to keep on winning. We get the Browns in week 3. I think their defenses look good. They're playing the Giants, who have struggled. We like fading Daniel Jones. No offense to him, but he's fun to bet against. Yeah, and we'll be rooting for some upsets today. Hopefully the Commanders can beat the Bengals, the Panthers maybe beat the Raiders, get some people eliminated. But yeah, this is week 3. Like I said, we got the briefcase luck charm. Hopefully it keeps working for us, and yeah, go Brownies.
Week 3 Survivor. Let's go.
you think about the Cincinnati Bengals, it's funny now that they're the number one selection when 4,300 plus had them week 1 against the New England Patriots, and now they got to go back. So they avoided them in week 1, and now they're in on them against the Washington Commanders.
Here we go, week 3. Bengals is the number 1 selection. Pretty interesting. You got an 0-2 team. Knocked a lot of people out of Circa Survivor this year, but they're jumping in with gusto as the number 1 selected team going into week 3.
The Bengals knock everybody out in week 1. They're 0-2, and then here we are in week 3, and everyone is picking them again.
Should be an interesting week. I think we're going to start seeing something where you're going to have a few weeks without a lot of people getting knocked out. That's what we're hoping for.
We're at the point in this contest, under 4,000 people, nearly 3/4 of the field has been knocked out. I think for a lot of people, especially the folks that are new to this thing, they're thinking, I can do this. I'm almost there. I think it's starting to become real for people. For me, I know I can do this.
Yeah, you know, after the first couple of weeks, 10,300 people knocked out. It's a little more than what we like. We want people to enjoy it. You know, we don't make any money on getting people knocked out. Early games week 3, no comebacks. Browns and Bucks out. That knocks 41% of the entire pool out just with these 2 games earlier today. Bengals still hanging out there on Monday night, but so far week 3 has not been the turnabout that we were hoping for. 1,600 more entries out of Circa Survivor. The quest of 14.2 million. It hasn't gotten any easier.
This is the worst it's ever been for players. So many being knocked out within the first 3 weeks. Small part of me does feel that it makes for a much more compelling contest because there's real risk week to week where you can't just say, hey, I'm going to go on the big favorite and I'm safe to move along. That's just not the case this year. So it's a Survivor for a reason. You got to get through and you just can't play it safe all the time.
We have never seen carnage like this in Circa Survivor. The number 1 pick goes down in week 1. The number 1 pick goes down in week 2. And again, the number 1 pick goes down in week 3.
Absolute chaos, absolute carnage. We've never seen anything like this before in this contest. How many survivors will make it to even mid-season?